Hi friends, in this video we continue to talk about the SUI project and try to understand why SUI was written in the Mu language and not in Solidity. So let's start. As you know, SUI smart contracts were written in the Mu programming language. Mu is based on the well-supported Rust programming language, and the SUI Mu differs from the basic Mu in subtle but distinct ways. What is the difference between Mu and Solidity? The main programming language in the blockchain world is Solidity. It is used by the vast majority of projects because it is basic and one of the best on the market. It was created specifically for the blockchain, adapted to the usage of data types and data structures. The main thing for the blockchain language is operating with digital assets and security, and with this Solidity has some problems. And so Mysten Labs decided to create their own programming language, Mu. Features of the Mu language. Mu was created to close the existing problems of the Solidity language, namely the interpretation of digital assets and secure operation with them. And his attended a special tool was also developed that checks the writing code at the same time provides excellent additional protection Mu proper. This greatly helps developers to write formal specification for the key correctness properties of their application and then use validation to verify that these properties hold for all possible transactions and inputs. What are the differences between AVM and Mu? This is a data model for assets. I will quote this benefit from the official documents. So, a real virtual machine assets are encoded as entires in hash maps owner address bytes encoding asset. Assets are updated and transferred by updating entires on this map. There is no type or value representing an asset, and therefore an asset cannot be passed as an argument, returned from a function, or stored inside another asset. Only unstructured bytes can be transferred across contract boundaries, and therefore each asset remains forever inside the content that defines it. Resource moves are arbitrary, user-defined types. Assets can be passed as arguments, returned from functions, and stored in other sources. In addition, assets can fill across contract boundaries without losing their integrity thanks to Mu 1.2's built-in resource protection. Using the Mu data model for SUI. SUI uses Mu data model for performance. SUI's persistent state is a set of programmable Mu objects that can be updated, created, and destroyed by transactions. Each object has some property metadata that allows SUI validators to execute and commit transactions using the object in parallel with unrelated transactions. The Mu type system ensures the integrity of this property metadata at runtime. That is, such a system has been created in which developers write Mu smart contracts, but validators use the data model for the most efficient execution and fixation of transactions. Such system is not possible with AVM data model. Assets are stored in dynamically indexed map, so the validator is unable to determine when transactions may touch the same asset. SUI's parallel execution and commitment scheme requires a language like Mu with a vocabulary to describe structured assets that can flow freely between contracts. That is, if the AVM or Solidity language was used to write SUI, they would sacrifice performance, which essentially makes the project not as unique as it is this moment. Therefore, it is the Mu language that gives the project those advantages that make it too productive and unique. Conclusion. So we figured out the Mu language which is written specifically for the blockchain and SUI project. Benefits include performance, security, and transaction checks, making the project even more secure. We found out that thanks to Mu, SUI is a truly unique project, unlike if it was written in the Solidity language. Bye.